A lot has happened since I sent you to find the mole. Did you have any success with the Legion camp? I must ensure the citizens of Bowiestown remain protected. I can't risk losing too many men in a fight against the Legion. Elroy volunteered, and has done well, it seems. This is really intriguing and shocking. So the Legion was behind all the problems that have been dogging us for so many months. A perfidious plan to play the 80s and the White Legs against each other and join forces with them at the same time. Slowly, I start to realize how the Legion could become so powerful and influential. Thanks to you, they won't get a foot in this area. But we still have to take care of the 80s so that the trade routes can finally be safe again. But first, I'd like to give you a much-deserved reward for your efforts. As soon as you're ready, we can discuss further action against the 80s. Great. I've been thinking we've got a lot of numbers against them, but the 80s are well armed, and we'd face heavy losses. Besides, raider gangs are like weeds. You remove it, then it sprouts up twice in another place. Perhaps we should instead follow the same approach as the Legion and make the 80s an ally. These last few attacks have made us lose a lot of guards. It'll take a while to recover from this. Perhaps we could use the 80s with their fast motorcycles to protect our routes. It helps nobody to brand these people. We have to give them meaning in society for everyone's sake. If you just tear the weed out, the new weeds will soon sprout. You must remove the roots. Ultimately, your choice. I hope you come to your senses. Good luck out there. Farewell.
What do you want? If you want to buy something, talk to my father. Now go take a hike. You always this curious? This is a Magnum caliber 44. If you keep asking stupid things, you'll see it in action.
I am Harcourt. Harcourt Fenton Mudd III, to be exact. What are you doing in this lonely place? You're right. My two boys and me here are running a caravan. Well, we only discovered this valley about 3 months ago. Or rather, the savage here found us. We wanted to find a shortcut from Bowietown to Twin Falls through the mountains to the old 93 where these damned raiders had attacked us at Bow Peak. Fucking bastards. They opened fire on us without warning. Little Joe got hit hard on the right leg. Big Mike took him under fire as I pulled Joe out of the line. We just about got back behind some rocks. I kept the raiders busy while Mike and Joe pulled back. It wasn't easy to get rid of these damned raiders. We pushed forward into the mountains, but since Joe had to be carried by Mike, we didn't make good progress. Apparently they knew the area, and they forced us into a small ravine and boxed us in at the end. I thought we were a goner. Joe was out cold, and we were almost out of ammo. But suddenly the fire on the raiders was opened from the edge of the ravine. These assholes were really surprised, I tell you. They'd been so focused on us that the unknown shooters had easy play with them. Only 2 or 3 raiders could flee. True savages, I tell you. There were 3 warriors. 2 of them had shotguns. The other was armed with a strange spear. They took us to their village and took care of Joe's wound. Well, and exactly, this village is very close here. If you go up the path there, you'll come to a bridge. This is the only way to the village, but they probably won't let you through. Yeah, but only because Joe was injured. They treated him and gave us something to eat and drink. But we had to stay in a tent most of the time, and after a week they told us we had to leave their village. Has anyone ever said that you were very curious? What do you think I am, a traitor? The people here pay good prices. Right, but most likely you neither. We've probably insulted one of their stupid customs. No idea. Oh, don't take the boy so seriously. He's always like that if you're out of mentats. You know, withdrawal and all that shit. Sure, I'm never against a good trade.
Can't you just leave me alone? So what? You want to see the scar? You get on my nerves. Get lost! I told you to leave me alone. Speak again and I'll blow your skull away! That's better. Now get lost. Can't you just leave me alone? Do you have any? I'm sorry I was so rude. I pay well if you must know. You want to make a deal? Listen, I already apologized. If you have mentats, I'll buy them from you. Otherwise, see that you're gone before I forget myself. So this isn't a special offer. All right. Here are your caps. Now leave me alone.
Yeah. I already noticed. At last he's focused again. When the boy's high, he follows me like a dog. Well done. But don't expect any reward from me. I'm sure you did a good deal with him. Bye.
Daddy say Mike is not supposed to talk to strangers. Mike confused, but Daddy is always right. So leave Mike alone. Mike must wash ramen. Huh? The mattress is always shared between Dad and Joe and Mike. 2 must watch, 1 must sleep. Mike watch ramen.
Stop. Who are you, and what do you want here? The bridge leads to our village. You may pass, but if you cause trouble, the sun will fade your bones. Well, This one time. After all, we are not savages. No, you got enough. Now go. I guard this bridge. An important and honorable task. They are strangers, just like you. And they wanted to cheat us. I cannot say more. Pass the bridge or leave. Alright. They wanted to steal our water. We have given them as much as they need to survive. But Mud became greedy and wanted more. So Arkas decided to drive them out of our village. Talk to him. Maybe you can help us with another problem. I told you too much already. Talk to Arkas or Katsuma. They can tell you more. Mahabi be with you.
Morning, stranger. Sit and relax with me a bit. That's normal, yes. I'm just a bit stoned, that's all, yeah. Want something? No? That, my friend, is the very best weed all around. Self-drawn, yeah. You can see the pretty little plants there. Gecko dung. Yes, exactly. This dung makes my plantlets grow like nothing. You don't believe it. I don't have enough anymore. But if you can get me gecko dung, yes, exactly, then there's something in for you. Yeah, are you in? Buy the geckos, where else? Yes, man, you are limited too. There aren't enough geckos running around the area. Before, Smack always brought me the dung. Yes, I need at least 3 heaps. Yeah. Well, what more could I say? Oh, exactly. It'd be best if it was still warm, yeah. Yes, yeah. Let me think. What did you say? Oh yeah, tattoos. You're right. I have none. I never was one of the warriors. Actually, I don't belong to this tribe. Yes. How was that? Oh, yes. A couple of years ago, I was roaming around on the wasteland. I was an adventurer like you. Yes. Betty and I have experienced a whole lot together. Terrible creatures, bloodthirsty raiders, and so on. You know the story. My baby girl, yes, you could say. It's my little pipe that I always have with me. Doing rolls is always so hard, yes, and no papers far and wide. Yes, you only find it once. I did it myself many years ago, yeah, when I was an adventurer. Oh, yeah, I don't know exactly. The guy just told me what to bring him because he did the rest. Yeah, exactly. But what ammunition I need, I know, of course. Yes, these, millimeters at 10 times ball. Yeah, I need that. What? Oh, yeah. Tucker, yeah. No, I don't know him. Never heard. Yeah, exactly.
What do you want? They usually only bring trouble. We don't have to trade as well. Mahabi gives us everything we need. Sometimes we send scouts to the towns around if we really need something. Most of the time, I hunt mole rats and geckos. From time to time, a growlar, but they are rare in this area. May your spear always hit its target.
Mojave be with you, wanderer. Black clouds darken the sky above us and proclaim great disasters. The ignorance speaks with you, my friend. The ignorance. Unas is back and wants revenge. May the gods be merciful to us. Unas is a servant of Galru. He was sent to destroy us. Only a great warrior can stop him. Arkas, our chief, does not believe in the legend of the Unas. He thinks strangers are responsible for the disappearance of our people. But Smike saw him. Rishi, Smike's gecko, has pounced on the beast and saved the boy's life. It began about 2 moons ago. At first, it was only a few Brahmin that were killed at night. Their bodies were carved up and their bones shattered. We thought so at first, but then 3 of our hunters, who were hunting for mole rats in the mountains, disappeared. They would have finished 2 growlers with no trouble. Arkas says that they were caught by strangers and now have to work in their fields. Unas is back. The winds have told me. We will all die. It was before many, many moons. Our ancestors did not live here very long, when a cruel beast at night dragged the people out of the village. This beast was Unas, as great as 2 warriors, and strong as 5, with bright red eyes and claws as long as spears. But a young man faced the beast. Antras, a boy who had just been raised to the rank of a warrior, found Unas full in his cave. After a fight of 3 days and 3 nights long, he finally killed Unas and drove him back into the realm of Galru. Don't you listen. Antrash only killed the body of the beast. His spirit has returned to Galru. There he gets a new body, made from the flesh of the exiled. You will pass away at the sight of the beast. Fire will rain from the heavens and burn your flesh from the bones. Mojave, the great hunter, who came from the plains and ascended from the singing mountain into the realm beyond the clouds. He is the patron of our tribe, the prime father of the valley and its creatures. His spear formed the mountains, and his arrows the trees, and his heart bore the sun on the sky. I was chosen by Mojave and the blood of the earth, chosen in the fire of truth, from the burning voice of the boy Antrash, the slaughterer of Unas. The winds have told me a stranger will come and deliver us from the beast. Only time will tell, in the whispers of wind. Our ancestors once created an artificial tree on the summit of the mountain, so they could make the wind sing for them, so they could talk with their brothers and sisters who were far away from their villages. But when the fire fell from the skies, the tree broke. May Mojave always illuminate your path.
Hello, my name is Arina. Strangers have visited our village and brought misfortune to us. I can't say more. Please speak with Arkas or Katsuma. I take care about the fields and our food supplies. We must be thoughtful with our provisions so that we'll have enough for the cold days. Tsarina and Langsang have different fathers. I think that's hard to miss. Sarina is my little sunshine, and I love her above everything. Langsing is a bit difficult, but his father was never the smartest, so he can't help it. His father died in a disagreement with a big horn bull. He lives in a tent at the back of the village, the one with the door. Mojave be with you.
Uranus will find me. I know it. I don't know exactly. He's watching me. At night I can see his glowing eyes in the darkness. He will fetch me. Yes, I did, but Uranus is watching me now. He wants to kill me. I'm so scared. I'm only safe here in the village. Well, where the geckos are. They always make their heaps in the same place. Best to check the green bushes. Have you smoked something of the Mardar's dough? He always forgets things too. So again for dummies. You can find the dung where the geckos are. Best would be to check the green bushes. They always put their heaps in the same place. I don't know about other places, but it's good here. I've heard terrible things about the outer world. They eat children there and let them toil in mines until death. I hope I can always stay here. Watch out for Eunice.
What want you? Lansin protect village from monsters and evil strangers. He cut scalp and use for morning sheet. Lansin strong like big growler and rod like Brahmin bull. You go.
Hello. Most of the time, I help Melanie cook. Sometimes I also stitch clothes or help with the sowing of vegetables. My mother is Erina. She lives here in the village. My father didn't return from the hunt. His name is Kratok, and he is a great warrior. My mother is very sad since he disappeared, but I know he's still alive and coming back one day. He's in his tent over there, the one with the door. See you.
Another stranger? What do you want? We have been living in this valley for many generations under the protection of Mojave, the great hunter. We avoid contact with outlanders. They bring only misfortune and misery. Katsumo smoked too much of Marduk's herb. Unos was slain many moons ago by the boy Andrash. Three of our hunters have disappeared without a trace. I think outlanders are responsible for it. Yes, Umani and Niobe. Umani was looking for mushrooms in the caves. I often told him that it's dangerous inside, but the boy did not want to believe it. Niobe has not disappeared directly. We found her body near the bridge. Go to Sacrificial Rock. Close to it you will find a small path. It leads directly to the caves, but the access is closed. Since Umani has disappeared there, no one is allowed to enter it. What Smike has seen can't have been Unas. Unas is dead. Outlanders like you are responsible for the disappearance of my brothers. No, but I have seen men on the plains have captured people to keep them as their servants. Several times have they come dangerously close to our village. I am sure they are responsible for the disappearance of me people. No, I have no evidence. But Katsuma and Smite put their entire village in agitation. And this mood is up to something. I can feel it in my veins. I will give you impressive gifts when you find the reason for the disappearance and punish the guilty. Ask my brothers and sisters. Maybe they can help you with your investigation. Mojave may guide you,